Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So listen, I have a message for you, right? And the message is you should become very comfortable with people not being happy with you, right? People being frustrated by you, angry regarding you. I kind of feel that I received this message because we know that some people wanted you to disappear, right? In some kind of way. We see it over and over and over in the readings, right? And they didn't succeed. So, trust and believe that their anger and their frustration might be at a peak, right? Because they didn't succeed to do what they wanted. They thought that you would be easy game, that they would be able to continue to manipulate you, control you, um, dim you, make you feel weak. At the end of the day, for a lot of the collective, you have let go, right? You are not connected emotionally to those people anymore, and they didn't succeed to do whatever they wanted, and so they are angry and frustrated, right? Some of them might still try all kind of tactics, right? Especially that now some people are aware about who they are, right? And so don't think that they will accept the truth. They won't. They won't. And even if facing some people, they will have no other choice but to admit that, yeah, okay, maybe I didn't act the best way, maybe I let myself be blinded, right? They will continue to lie, playing the victim, saying that they misread the signs, whatever it may be, right? But trust and believe that considering the kind of people that we are talking about, those who attacked you, in their inner narrative, you are the one to blame, right? They didn't succeed to destroy you, and they will blame you because they didn't succeed to destroy you, right? Because anyway, this is being the scapegoat. You are the scapegoat, right? So, listen, it's uncomfortable until it's not anymore, right? And it is important to get to the place where you understand that some people will be angry, frustrated, and all of it is because they might not succeed to do of you whatever they wanted to do from you, with you. They didn't succeed to do what they wanted with you, of you, whatever, right? But what I want to tell you it is that it is an important lesson, not just with those people who attacked you, right? It is an important lesson in general, right? I'm not talking to you about becoming totally cold and numb and have no empathy. I'm not talking to you about that, but I'm talking to you about the fact that some people, they are expecting from others to just bow to them, right? Whatever they want. You know, they might have the main character syndrome. So, anyway, you need to be comfortable. This is part of having boundaries, right? A lot of people might not like your boundaries, but if you are at peace with your boundaries, then it's irrelevant, right? It's irrelevant. It's important to be attentive to people, to the way that people are behaving, right? It doesn't mean that every one of your boundaries will be comfortable with everyone. But you know, some people will tell you, listen, I have a problem with this because of that. Can you bow this boundary in some kind of way, right? And then I kind of feel if you are like me, you are open to discuss, right? It's not like with many people, I don't even feel the need to put boundaries, right? When I feel the need to put boundaries, generally it is because I am dealing with people who are takers, who are very entitled, selfish, demanding takers. It's with those people, right? people that are getting all in my business, you know, because they are curious, they want to know. It's with those people that we need boundaries. We don't need the same boundaries with everyone, right? So if you see that somebody is not reacting well to your boundaries, and very often then they don't say anything, but they are crossing your boundaries over and over again, expecting you not to say anything. So pay attention, right? Pay attention and be very, very comfortable. If somebody makes you feel shitty about something that is important for you, it means that they don't care about you, right? So you shouldn't care about them. So anyway, this is what I felt the need to speak about. I don't know why. I will get a few cards because I kind of feel that there might be another message here that I might need to share with you. Right now I am thinking, what deck do I want to use? Maybe we'll start with this one. And then we will get deeper with another one. Let's see here. What message I'm getting? Is it related? I kind of feel that it will be related to that. But are we talking here about a situation that is presenting itself now? Or is it just a general talk, a healing talk about this subject? I don't know. So let's see what the cards are telling us. So tell me. Tell me. Oh, la. The Nine of Cups in reverse. I was talking about entitlement and arrogance, right? Judgment in reverse. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more here. The Three of Wands in the upright, in the third position. Okay. Ooh, the Death card. Let's see. What else? The Queen of Swords. Okay, listen. I don't feel the need to continue right now. If I feel the need, then we will. But let's start here, right? So, we have here, as said, the Nine of Cups in reverse. We are talking here about someone who might be showing a complex of superiority, right? But it is in order to cover a wounded ego, somebody who in fact feels inferior, they feel weak, they are in fact afraid, very fearful, but because they don't want to be in touch with this part of themselves and they don't want other people to see it, they are acting in a very arrogant and entitled way, right? My way or the highway, you can have no conversation with them, no discussion with them. Seeing in the second position here the Judgment in reverse, this is exactly talking about what we were talking about before. We are in the second place, right? It's the place of relationship, partnership, all those kind of things. Judgment in reverse. What did I tell you? We were starting with the fact that you need to feel comfortable with people not liking you, misjudging you, blaming you. You need to be very comfortable. And I want to tell you something, right? And this is, I kind of feel, an important part of the healing process. Because chances are that if you had to heal, especially from a toxic family environment, let's say, you have been the scapegoat, the whole energy, right, that was put on you was in order to make you doubt of yourself, make you feel weak, question yourself, if you have a problem, if you are too sensitive, all those kind of things, right? It was a way to weaken you And so other people could do of you whatever they wanted. When there was some kind of issue, you were the scapegoat. They never had to face their own mirror. It was always you were the problem, right? This was the thing. Once you understand that, right, that you were, in fact, maybe you didn't truly have some kind of mental health issue. Your mental health issue was created by toxicity surrounding you, right? Making you doubt of yourself, doubt of reality, if you dealt with gaslighting, for example, right? With lies, manipulation, all those kind of things. So once you understand that this is one phase, right? The second phase, it is to re-embody yourself totally, right? So you are cleansing your mind of all those truths about you that they have imposed on you, right? You were never too sensitive. They just said it because it was more comfortable for them not to talk about the issues, right? You were not just creating problems. They didn't want to talk about the problem, so it was easy to make of you the problem, right? You were not, I don't know, lazy. You were drowning under a lot of energy of you that was drowning because you couldn't accept yourself. You were doubting all the time. You were like in a pressure cooker all the time, right? I don't know, whatever else people have said to you, about you, all those kind of things, right? If you have been in those toxic, abusive environment, neglecting environment, right? People who themselves are not doing the job, the healing work, and they are just projecting on you. You will know because usually it's people that are unable to apologize, for example, right? And even if they apologize, it's not a real apology. It is they are just saying, yeah, I'm sorry, can we move on now? You understand? People who are not healthy for your emotional self, right? I lost what I wanted to say. Yes. So, the more, okay, you understand that all those things that were said about you, they are irrelevant, okay? You start to re-embody who you are, right? And then when you know who you are, people cannot hurt you the same way. When does it hurt? When you are doubting of yourself, right? But the moment that you know who you are, you know, if now I will tell you, I saw something about that. It was a great example. I saw it online. It doesn't come from me, this example, but it was like, if I tell you I don't like your blue hair, right? And you don't have blue hair, you don't care. You are saying like, what are you talking about? You know, you don't even react. It doesn't offend you because you know that you don't have blue hair, right? But if now somebody will say something, I don't know, whatever else, I don't know, something that could affect you, right? So it will affect you. But if you know who you are, right? If you are at peace with yourself, and you should, you know, you should be at peace with yourself if you know. I'm not talking to everyone here, right? I'm talking to the collective, those who were giving too much, too understanding, too empathetic. Those are the people I'm talking to, right? The people who are questioning themselves, right? Trying to act from their higher self all the time, right? If you know that you are trying your best, doing your best, right? You are not supposed to be perfect. Nobody's supposed to be perfect. But also, I hope that the experience of whatever you have been through before and your healing made you understand that you cannot take on yourself whatever somebody is projecting on you, right? Because, as said, we are in the second position here. The judgment is in reverse. Some people will judge you very, very badly, and it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. You know with what it has to do? The Three of Wands. You moving forward. You have invested in yourself and you are moving forward. You are looking to the future. They didn't succeed to do what they wanted to do. They didn't want you to get to this Three of Wands. They wanted you to be stuck. Right? The Three of Wands, it is your life is going and flowing, right? You have things that you are into, right? This is their issue, right? We have the Death card here. Beautiful. I love it. Why? Because the Death card is saying that you are taking something to a total ending, right? In order to be able to be reborn, rebirth, transform something, some kind of experience that was painful, bad, putting an ending to it and transmuting this energy in order to transform the reality to something new. Beautiful, right? This is the foundation of our whole story here. What's their issue? They didn't succeed to destroy your confidence. They might have confused you for some time, but we are talking now. What happens now? At the end of the day, they put all their energy trying to destroy you, trying to weaken you, and they didn't succeed. Not only didn't they succeed, now you see them. You see them very, very clearly. We have the Queen of Swords here. You see them very clearly. They wanted you to be confused. They wanted you to be in a mental prison. I see the Eight of Swords. This is what they wanted. They wanted you to be in the Five of Cups energy, being totally destroyed, depressed. They didn't succeed. They didn't succeed. So not only didn't they succeed, you became stronger. And now you see them exactly for who they are, right? The Queen of Swords. Why did I stop here? Because listen, what else do we need? Transforming the situation, you looking to the future, they are continuing to judge you however, but it all comes from their own insecurity, their entitlement, their arrogance. It has nothing to do with you. And you see things very, very clearly. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, I will take a few cards. I don't feel the need for the rest because it's a very... I kind of feel that we are talking about something... I don't even know the word, right? Yeah, I don't know. This was the test, right? We are in the 5th place here. This was the shift. This was the shift. For you to be able... This is the change. The moment that you stopped questioning yourself and you accepted to see the reality for what it is, right? This is the moment that everything changed. But what doesn't change is them. You changed. You changed. I don't know if you changed, but your way of seeing things changed, right? They didn't change. They are frustrated. They still would like to be able to spread lies about you. They are still in their... you have to imagine for them what it is, putting all this energy in trying to destroy you. And not only didn't it succeed, you transformed in a better version of yourself. You are concentrated on yourself, on your life, on your future, and you see things very, very clearly. It's a nightmare for them, right? It's a nightmare. This is what it is. I'm thinking, what deck do I want to use? Let's take this one. Let's take this one. Okay, and let's get a little bit more about all of this. Okay. Just a reminder, right? Even though I kind of feel that this is a very healing reading and it might apply to a lot of you, my dear elevated collective, healing collective, aware collective, if you are a cross watcher, it might not be for you, right? I'm sorry, but so anyway, this is a collective reading. So it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours, right? I'm here in order to give a little bit more information, insight, or confirmation about things that you are already, even if it's just intuitively, but you are already aware of, right? If at some point we are talking about masculines or feminines, like for example we did here with the Queen of Swords, I'm not talking about the gender here, right? The Queen of Swords can be a masculine. I am talking about the energy of the card. So please apply it however it applies to the people or the situations in your life. And this reading could be past, present, or future. So, let's see. Tell me. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh la la. Yeah, listen, their plan didn't work, right? Their plan didn't work. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They wanted to block you. This was the intention. It didn't work, right? It didn't work. I love it because we have here the Two of Cups, right? So the Two of Cups here, first of all, it is telling me that you know now what a healthy connection looks like, right? This might also tell us that some people now totally know who they are, right? And that a lot of people like you, right? They might have been confused at a certain moment. Maybe people of the past, but in general, people like you. People like you. And this might also be what has been their problem, right? That maybe people like you and people don't like them. Might be, right? Yeah, okay, you can see all the cards. This is what I wanted to check, absolutely. Okay, let's see here, the Two of Cups, why it came out. Because for me here, it truly tells me that their plan was for you to be totally alone, totally lonely. You might be alone, right? If you had to go to hermit mode for some kind of situation. But I kind of feel that they wanted truly to break you to the point where you wouldn't even be able to have any kind of connection in your life, right? And if you are there, I hope that my readings are helping you somehow know how to filter people, right? Take your time with new people that are coming into your life. Be in the place of the observer. Don't immediately be the giver, right? We did a few readings last week about that, right? We talked about that a lot. If you have questions, always put them in the comments, right? And we will talk about it more as I'm getting inspirations like I got now. Tell me, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups and the Justice in reverse. Yeah, listen, I wanted to say there might also have been some kind of relationship that they wanted to break, right? Maybe you met someone that might have been a beautiful relationship and they wanted to break that, right? With the Two of Cups, we might be talking about a partnership, friendship. It doesn't have to talk especially about a romantic relationship, but it might be. But I kind of feel that here truly they wanted to destroy your social life totally. We also have the Three of Cups here, right? So they didn't want you to have a healthy social life. And I kind of feel here we have the Justice in reverse. They have been very, very unfair, and I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have slander you behind your back, right? If you were going through some kind of something without your knowledge, they would call up people. You know, it's like the narcissist is doing. Yeah, no, I'm so worried about them. You know, I'm so worried. Please check on them. I'm worried about them. I think that they are mentally unstable. This is what the narcissist is doing when the person that they are in a relationship with are starting to react to their abusive behavior, right? This is what they are doing in order to start the smear campaign, right? So yeah, we have here, you know, I kind of feel that we are dealing with someone, right, that is cold, bitter, right? And they couldn't stand your energy. They couldn't stand you having friends, having maybe a happy nature, having a lot of things for yourself. And it doesn't mean that the person that we are talking about here, they don't have things for themselves. They might have had a lot of things for themselves, but at the end of the day, they have no confidence, and instead of working on their confidence, it's not what they are doing. They are in their ego, they are prideful, they are arrogant, they don't want to work on themselves. They want to blame the whole world, right? They want to feel in control of other people. They like to see other people suffer because it makes them feel good about themselves, right? This is what we are talking about here. Okay. Judgments in reverse, tell me. So interesting. So interesting. It's exactly what I tell you. The Nine of Cups in the upright, right? Self-love, self-worth, self-confidence, emotionally beautiful, happiness, a happy soul, right? The Queen of Cups. This is their problem. This is their problem. You are someone emotionally intelligent. You are someone that succeed to see things that other people might not be able to see. This is always who become the scapegoat, the black sheep, the empathetic one. Why? Because they see things that is bothering people that are insecure, people who are manipulators, people who want to control the narrative. Right? Yeah. The only reason why they are judging you so harshly, it is because they cannot stand your self-love. They cannot stand your wisdom, emotional intelligence, your ability to love. Your ability to love. They cannot stand it. The mirror that you reflect on them is unbearable for them, right? And so because they don't want to look at their own mirror, they are trying to destroy you. It's a person, right, that when you are saying that you are suffering, they might not show it, but trust and believe that inside they are so happy. So happy, right? This is the kind of person that we are talking about. It's terrible. It's terrible, right? The Three of Wands. I love it. I love it. I wanted to say, right? I already told you when we have a card of the number that is in the position, here we are in the third position, right? Which is the driving energy. And the card is a tree. We have the Three of Wands in the third position. I already told you when the number is with the place, it is telling me it's an important element here. It's a very important element. What is the important element? When I saw the Three of Wands, I told you, you are looking at the future. You are not looking back, right? Balance. Balance, bringing you to a long-term happiness, bringing you in your soul path and seeing the repercussions, seeing the manifestation, The Ten of Pentacles, this is stable happiness. We are not talking about the Ten of Cups, that it is emotional happiness that might come and go, right? We know that. Here we are talking about something stable, something concrete, the Ten of Pentacles. It was all for them to keep you stuck in order for you not to regain this balance, because they didn't want you to realize your own potential. This is what it was all about. Okay. Let's see here the Death card. It's terrible because the message that I'm getting, this is what they wanted. They wanted you done and gone, right? The Death card in the upright, it is an ending for a new beginning. In reverse, for me, it is an ending. There is no new beginning. This is what they wanted, right? Okay. Tell me, the Death card. Yeah, listen. Yeah. Manipulation. This is a master manipulator. You were dealing here with someone who's a master manipulator. This is minimum a narcissist, but we might be talking about a sociopath, a psychopath. This is what it is. This is somebody that might even be sadistic. As I said, this is what I felt here, right? It's sadism. Somebody who hates themselves so much, in fact, right? They have is this English? So non-believe in themselves. I don't know if it's English, but you understand. They just don't believe in themselves, right? So instead of investing in themselves, they want to see other people suffer. It makes them feel good about themselves, right? The crab in the bucket. I am down. I need you to be down with me. Misery loves company, right? And you are a happy soul. It is not possible. It was not possible, right? And they would have done everything in their power in order for you to never get your flowers. There is here something about your social life. There is something here about people liking you. People finding you attractive, likable. You might have had good friends or have easily built friendships, right? Trust and believe that they have gone behind your back and have destroyed them one after one. And maybe they didn't even have to do one after one. They might have just put some kind of venom here and there and waiting for it to propagate, right? They might also have put venom into you. They have, anyway, by stressing you out, making you doubt of yourself, not legitimizing your own feelings. Obviously, if I feel the energy of who I'm talking to here, right? You didn't have any chance to ever have connections in which you truly felt the support that you were giving, because you were dealing here with someone who was making you feel that you don't deserve anything, right? That your feelings are not legitimate, that your needs are not legitimate, right? Yeah, listen, I'm so happy that you put an ending to that. And if you didn't yet, and if you are thinking about it, maybe this is why this reading is coming here. Once you stop dealing with that, right, you see clearly what's going on. There is a transformation here. And with this transformation comes also this mental clarity. I already said it's very difficult, very often, to separate ourselves from toxic people, right? Very often people see people that are in toxic relationships and they don't understand why are you staying there. But they don't know the effect that those connection has on somebody's mental health, their self-perception. You know how many people have told me after they left a toxic relationship, I thought that nobody would ever want me anymore. I thought that I was the less interesting person in the room, that nobody would be interested in being my friend, being a relationship, all of that. I thought that I would never be able to stand by myself. This is the abuse, right? And we might be talking here about a romantic relationship, we might be talking about a parent, we might be talking about a sibling, we might be talking about a friend, right? A group of friends that keeps you around because they are happy that you are the scapegoat there, right? They enjoy talking shit behind your back. It makes them feel strong, right? Okay. I already shuffled, doesn't matter. I shuffle again. Let's see here. The Queen of Swords, tell me. Yeah, listen. At the end of the day, you know what made them fall? And if it will reflect with you, if it is what reflects with you. It's the fact that they didn't want to let go. They didn't want to let go. They, even when they pretended like they were kind, at the end of the day, there was always something there that was, you know, their smile was never real. Everything is fake. The person that we are talking about, there is something fake in everything that they are doing. Yeah. You have mastered dealing with liars, manipulators, and people that want to win at all costs, right? Yeah. I kind of feel that this is truly why I received this download to tell you, you have to be very, very comfortable with people who are angry with you, don't like you, frustrated by you. You have to be very, very comfortable. Very comfortable, right? Tell me, is there anything more here about this Queen? Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, listen. Whenever you will see toxicity now, it will be over and done with. I kind of feel with this Five of Swords that you might be in the process of mastering how to answer to those people that want to win at all costs, right? The bullies, the people that are jealous, that are envious, that want to feel that they have some kind of control over you, all those kind of things, right? And not answering might also be a solution, right? Not answering the opposite of what they think that you would answer, right? When they want to offend you. This is what I did a lot in the last 5 years, 10 years, right? When people were telling me things that I kind of felt that they wanted to offend me, right? Saying something that they thought that it would offend me, I already did the healing, right? I'll be transparent with you. This came from a place of healing. So they couldn't hurt me, right? I know who I am. I have no problem not being perfect. I'm doing my best. I know that I'm doing my best. So, you know, for the rest, you know? I was like, when they were saying something that they were hoping that it would hurt me. So I was like answering, like very interested. Oh, what do you mean by that? This is very interesting. Yeah, please explain. Very, very interesting, right? Or I would say, oh, thank you for the compliment. And really, you know, I was taking it like a compliment because I knew that if somebody wanted to hurt me at the end of the day, it was a compliment. So I'm not a good player, you know. I cannot truly be fake. But because I saw what was happening, I truly took it as a compliment, right? When it doesn't offend you, then you have the answers coming to you. It is when it offends you, right? But we shouldn't give other people the ability to offend us, which naturally we can have, especially if we are surrounded all our life by people, you know, that pretend to love us and they don't love us, and they make us feel shitty about ourselves. But part of healing, it is truly that. Knowing who you are, if you know that you are doing your best. You know? I'm not supposed to be perfect. When I see things in the comments, you know, of people telling me, because I'm getting sometimes things, you know, like you are speaking too much and you are the you know, or stop repeating yourself. I take it, you know, it's okay. I'm saying a lot of it's okay. I am repeating myself sometimes because if the cards are coming, this is channeling. So I'm channeling whatever. It's okay that they think that. I don't take it personally, right? And some of the things I agree when they say that I'm saying a lot, it's true because I'm not talking my own language, right? So it's not so easy and I'm tolerant with myself. It's okay, right? There is, I think, a huge thing about being okay. And also, you know, if you are offended, are you offended because it is dimming you? Or are you not truly offended, but are you in fact realizing that somebody is trying to destroy you? Because you know, very often, oh, why are you offended? But it's not that you are offended. It is that you are seeing something in them that you don't like, right? Let's go to closure. Let's go to closure. Tell me here, closure. So interesting. Listen. This is saying, right? Don't put your energy in trying to fight with people who are competing with you, right? You are not competing with them, right? Put them in their spot. Emotionally, I'm talking. Mentally, I'm talking, right? Yeah, we are talking here about people who are not healed. They are not healing. They are not. They are not. And I kind of feel that they wanted you to compete with them, and you are not, right? And so they don't like it. They don't like it. Listen, when somebody wants to control you and they don't succeed to control you, or they want to manipulate you, and not only they don't succeed to manipulate you, but more than that, you see them for who they are, you know, this is what there is. Yeah, you are protecting yourself. You are protecting yourself. You healed, or you are healing, right? Yeah, the smooth talking is not working on you anymore because of your stability. Yeah, they have exhausted their tricks. They have exhausted their tricks, right? Yeah, there was a whole group here working together to block you. To block you. But you are connected to your higher self, the highest, right? You are in your life path. I'm thinking about the Three of Wands here. You are looking the other direction. It's driving them crazy. It's driving them crazy. Yeah, because you move forward, inspired, and they might even not have access to you anymore. Yeah, they are very unhappy. They are unhappy because you alchemized the situation, whatever past you had, right? You were resilient. You were resilient. Look, you took control over the situation, over your life. You are stable now. You are the leader of your life. They cannot stand it. Listen, they cannot stand it. Even when you were weak, they were attacking you, right? You were weak because of them and they continue to attack you. Now they might not attack you because they might be afraid of you, but they are, you know, angry, frustrated, and you don't care. Take it as a compliment, right? Take it as a compliment. Um, Listen, I will leave it here. There are a lot of other things that comes to my mind that I could say, but I don't want to repeat myself, right? So I will leave it here. Listen, I hope that it was helpful, insightful, right? Maybe even healing. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.